Why, good evening, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Bob? Good to see you. What's up, Vragar? I like that. What's up, Mana? What's up, Negaritep? What's up, PM Collector Boy? Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I missed y'all last night. Certainly have to be honest about that. It's a shame I couldn't stream last night, but as y'all saw, daughter had a big test today. Had to help her study. As much as all I miss y'all, and I will offer a standard boilerplate apology for not being here yesterday. But of course, family comes first. So, what? Jesus Christ! I didn't know numbers went that high. 100. That's as many as 10 tens. That is crazy. That is a crazy watch. Man, you should be proud of that, I guess. I think you should be proud of that. I don't know if anyone else would agree with that assessment, but that's just my assessment. Good evening, Larcher Spice. I am so glad you're here, Spice. I'm so glad you're here. I will explain this again later for anyone who straggles in. I got Syberia working. It's a bit hacky, it's a bit janky, but it does work. It does stream. I confirmed it. So, and I was really hoping you'd get to be here. And you are. So hey, everything works out. Drenched with pride. Moist with pride, you might say. Rum and Coke. Third one tonight too, so I may get a bit unhinged as the evening goes on. But yes, I hope you're all doing well. I do find it regrettable I couldn't stream last night. The power hours, it's always a shame when you miss a power hours. I was so looking forward to Cool Spot, inflicting Cool Spot both on myself and on all of y'all. But that'll be tomorrow night. I mean, that's the other thing about the power hours. If we're gonna miss something, it might as well be the power hours because they keep. You know, those issues of Nintendo Power, they've kept for what, 30 some years? They'll keep a few extra nights. It's fine. It's great. What's up, Justin? Good to see you. I think if we roll TLC, I don't think we get to anything really fun without devoting most of the stream to it. Super great friend did a massive one for the whole thing. When's your vacation? My vacation is the first week of April. Bob, buddy, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. You know, I am not here for the money. I am definitely well off enough that I can just stream of my own volition without outside considerations. But I do. Whatever subs and bits you throw my way, I very much appreciate, and I put it right back into the stream. These games you see before you were all funded via your subscription. So you made this possible on many levels, chat. I can speak. Speeching goods. Sadly, Tender Loving Care it takes a while to get going. Hopefully might pique the interest of chat. I mean, I have no particular compunctions about how tonight's gonna go either. My goal, my hope, is to get a look at everything that we have here tonight. It's only 7 games, you know. That feels like it should be doable. At the same time, if we land on something that is utterly captivating, or that we really need to spend some extra time on, I don't mind devoting the rest of the night to that either. And if we somehow speedrun all of this, I've got backup stuff. I've got other stuff we can play. I can just go into Steam, peruse the point and click tag, and just play whatever. It's like a Lifetime movie put into an FMV game. Shame the game is a tiny bit busted on modern systems for me. The gold standard can be none other than The Longest Journey. Did we? I'm trying to remember if we actually took a look at The Longest Journey. I've played a bit of The Longest Journey before. I think maybe we did. I'm not sure. My English is a bit messed up tonight. I've been sick ever since I came back from that cruise. My brain is all mushy. Just a cold. Thankfully that. We did play Longest Journey. Yeah, Longest Journey is another one of those like slow burn kind of games. If I remember correctly, we got into the intro and I walked around a little bit and I was like, okay, we need to move on. Because it is a bit clunky in the execution and to get started. What's up, Boot Blacking? It's not hogs, but it'll do. Well, I'm glad you're satisfied, Zeb. If we're gonna do anything. Bearded Canadian, good to see you tonight. Oh God, wow. 100 stream streak. I mean, what the hell? I know, right? That is, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you gotta consider, chat, you gotta consider, like, I missed last night's stream. I missed my own stream last night. I don't even have 100 stream streak going. And yet, some of y'all do. Like, that is really something. I mean, on the streamer side, I am overcome by the dedication. Can I say, oh, my nighttime entertainment? That is truly the highest compliment you can pay, honestly. To know that I am, like, I am such a standby for entertainment that you just come back night after night for 100 nights. Shows there's at least one pig in Syberia, if that helps. It certainly does. Gives me some hope. Need to disconnect Bearded Canadian's internet for a night. This is gonna come to blows. Y'all gonna have a fight over who has the greatest streak of all. Something I did not stream last night. I was all set to do the power hours and bring cool spot to the world. But my daughter had a big test today and I needed to help her study. So I called off the stream. So we'll get to all that tomorrow. Yeah, quick schedule reminder, tomorrow night power hours. The same power hours we were gonna do last night, we'll do tomorrow night. I realize this is kind of, you know, it doesn't really matter which direction I point. I could point up and down and it would still make my point. It's fine. No stream on Sunday. I don't feel particularly compelled to make up a night of the power hours. And also, I will say last night was helpful for me. I ended up going to bed at like 11 last night. I was feeling a bit run down and I needed the sleep anyway. So I think it all kind of worked out. I will recoup some more rest over the weekend and hopefully be all set to go next week for some more Dragon Quest builders and the continuation of the power hours and whatever the hell it is we do next Friday. Never guessed was coming to PC, a little known GBA game called Ninja 5-0. Now nobody has to shell out hundreds of dollars for it. No kidding, I think I played a little bit of that on emulator. Hello Arcane, good to see you tonight. How'd the test go? Went fine, she did quite well on it. She was a bit bummed she didn't get a perfect score on it, and I had to reassure her you did just fine. So yeah, it was well worth the time last night. So chat, your sacrifice was not in vain. My daughter is academically stable because of that. So what's up Eva? What's up RV Winkle? Good to see y'all. I did get Syberia working. I wouldn't have put it on the wheel if I hadn't. I mean, I know you think I would, but I wouldn't. But yes, we can and definitely should actually play Syberia tonight. Subject of test, math. It was like greatest common factors, calculating slopes, proportions, 6th grade math. Oh, just sub, proud to say I got affiliate. Hey, you got affiliate, congratulations, Bob. So happy to hear it. Give it to you 2 weeks early. Aww. Well, whatever small part I had in that, I am immensely proud and pleased that I could help in any way, Bob. You definitely deserved it. Your streams are quite entertaining when I'm fortunate enough to catch them, which isn't as often as I would like, but. And I encourage all y'all in chat right now, if you get the chance, give Bob a follow, check him out when he's online. Very entertaining fellow. Tell your daughter's thought process though. If I actually put in effort into studying, I want that perfect score. Yeah, definitely. No rest for the wicked. Oh, you know. You know. Not with a lineup like this, certainly. What's up, Helvey? Oh, no. Twitch is not agreeing with you tonight for some reason. I'm gonna have to watch the video later. Well, it'll be an eventful night, whether you watch it live or on the VOD. So it's nice to see you drop by regardless. Everyone mocked it with more than one prediction. You flatter me. Oh, Bob, go on. You deserve it. You're a good egg, as they say. I really like that expression too. I don't use it enough. I should use that more often, I think. Anyway, chat. Offered to be a mod for him, and he said yes. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. Rookie mistake, buddy. Need to go to bed anyway? Well, that works out, Helvey. Thanks for dropping by, at the very least. Predict the first game is gonna be Obduction? I kinda do too. I kinda do too. Cause we've got a selection of 6 like quintessential weird old games here. And then we've got Obduction, which is far more recent, and it's certainly weird, but not in the same sense that a, you know, 90s FMV or pixel adventure game is gonna be. So yeah, it's definitely the outlier here. I'll level with you. I wanted to do 8 games tonight. I wanted to throw Quantum, oh God, what's it called? Quantum something. It's a PS1 game. Or no, it was on Sega CD, PS1, and PC, I think. I could not get the PC version running because it's not on any distribution platform. You just have to Quantum Gate. That was it. Yeah, I could not get it running. I couldn't get the PC version running. I'm not set up for Sega CD emulation, and I wasn't ready to set that up, and I couldn't find a PS1 copy of it. So, oh Lord, did I submit that one? You sure did. You sure did. So thanks for my weekly consternation. I saw Super Great Friend play it a while back. It was nuts. I'll get it working at some point. If nothing else, I'll get Sega CD emulation going, and we'll play it on there. But yeah, so I hope chat you'll be satisfied with 7 mostly weird old point and clicks tonight. Oh, don't worry. Pretty much everything that y'all submit to the bot spreadsheet, I'm gonna try to get running at some point. Oh no, it's totally how these things go sometimes. The scariest stuff to try and get running is the stuff that's only abandonware on PC. Cause man, Windows has come so far since those games came out. I mean, I've had the damnedest time getting Syberia working. And Syberia is actually distributed by platforms like GOG that will go out of their way to make them run on modern systems. And I eventually found a way to get it running, and it feels very rickety, but it does work after a fashion. Shame that Dirty Split didn't show up on here. At least I tried. I looked for that. I might actually need to pick your brain, Arcane, to figure out where to get that one, because I couldn't actually figure it out. I did see that on the list. I did look for it, but I came up empty on that one. Ever use RetroArch? Yes, I actually during the power hours when we do Game Boy games, I do that through RetroArch. I like RetroArch. I like the ease of access of RetroArch. I don't like its menu system. I don't like how it organizes things, but I've found some workarounds for that. So I just use it to get cores and get them set up on my computer in acceptable ways. Feel like Nox working even through GOG. Yeah, sometimes it happens. The one that kills me, I really want to stream Populous the Beginning sometime. I had a demo of that when I was a kid, and I was really fascinated by it. I never ended up picking up the full game, and I own Populous the Beginning on GOG. The problem there is specifically with OBS. I can play Populous the Beginning. If I try to stream it, it just explodes. Some interaction between OBS and Populous just makes it crash, and I still haven't figured that one out. I thought the trick I used for Syberia would work for Populous, but it didn't. So yeah. Is this? Oh god, I am so stupid, Arcade. I saw this and I glossed right over it because I thought it was like a fan game or something unrelated. I had the same issue with Quantum Gate. There's actually, like, I ran across two things named Quantum Gate when I was looking for the PS1 ROM. There's also like a Japanese Quantum Gate that's totally unrelated. But yeah, you know what we could do, actually. If we get through everything on the wheel tonight, this could be our backup plan, all things considered. Imbibe Buster, you bet I will, buddy. Third rum and coke of the night. So we're all set for this evening, I think. The Syberia cat on Alt-Tab. Who blackmailed you into playing Tender Loving Care? Look, it was on the list. It's obviously a perfectly innocent game like everything else that goes on the list. Also, good evening, Shadows. Good to see you. Back in my day, we had done emulators with sketchy forums. Now RetroArch. Yeah, RetroArch makes it so much easier now. So much easier. And there's also like much safer sites to grab the actual games from too. Or if you're me, you know a guy who will happily hook you up with entire libraries. So, but I digress, chat. We should probably get into it if we have any hope of getting through any. You don't know me. What's up, Bestie? Good to see you, buddy. If we have any hope of getting through even a majority of these, we better go ahead and get started. So, I will spare you the introductions to each of these. I think it'll be more fun if we just jump into them straight. Oh, sorry, it's you think you know me. Ah, yes, the context is a little flipped around there, so. But just to preface this, we've got some genuine classics here like Syberia, which is still talked about very fondly, and we have a few rabid devotees of this one. We've got some that I'm thoroughly unfamiliar with. Altered Destiny, Dame Was Loaded, Veil of Darkness. Tender Loving Care is a bit infamous around here. People have talked this one up quite a bit. People requested Gabriel Knight 2, and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe we'll find out when we actually play it. In my own, I've never streamed a Gabriel Knight game. I have played the anniversary remake of the first game, which I thought was perfectly fine. I was pretty happy with that. It's the FMV one, that's why. And then there's Obduction, made by the creators of Myst, significantly younger than the rest of these games. This is like a 2012 game or something like that. But it was on the list, and it is one that I'm personally interested in trying out. So, unlike other wheels, there's no real winner of the night, in the sense that somebody's gonna win channel VIP or a mystery prize, but Weird Old Wheel nights are the nights where we decide if some of this stuff deserves to go on a full stream shortlist. In theory, we should pick one game from tonight that deserves to go on that list, but if there's multiple games that people are really interested in seeing full streams of, I won't stop you from putting 2 or 3 or more onto the short list, so. Thanks, Twitch, for reminding me I have too much free time. Shadows, you missed the 2 people that redeemed 100-day streaks. 2 people, 100 days. Blows my mind. I told him, I don't even have a 100-day streak. I missed yesterday. I missed my own stream yesterday. You're on 94, that's nuts, dude. I have not done the Wheel of Wheels yet. That one is a bit daunting, because I'm not gonna say it's difficult to pull together a wheel like this, but it does take some consideration. Like I gotta look through the list. I gotta decide on a theme. I gotta find enough games to populate the wheel in satisfying quantity. I have to make sure they all run. The Wheel of Wheels is kind of like an order of magnitude of complexity beyond that, because then I need to decide on multiple themes and get like something, I would say at a minimum like 20, 25 games working. So I know there's simple ways to do that, but I feel like if we're gonna do a Wheel of Wheels, it's gonna... We need the risk to match the reward, you know? Can't say a schedule work good for your brain. It does, doesn't it? It helps kind of even things out. Keep you regular, which gets more and more important as you get older. Good evening, Chaos. Good to see you. Currently I'm 51. Nice. This is a crapshoot at like everything else you do. I like to surprise people when I go just that tiny bit above and beyond the normal baseline effort that I put forth. Anyway, chat. Anyway? We've done plenty of rambling. I think now it's time to get to the game. So, folks are suspecting that Obduction is gonna come up first just because it's the outlier. That's my prediction, personally. I think we're gonna end up on Obduction. I know the crowd's gonna go wild if we land on Syberia, or probably Tender Loving Care, but for opposite reasons. So let's see what our first game of the night is, chat. As always, brace yourselves, buttress your feelings, pray to your chosen deities or pantheons for the game you want to see. And without further ado, here we go! And the first game of the night is gonna... Oh my god. Stream over that whelp. Streams over. We had a good run, chat. Made it 23 minutes in. Let's do this. Before I change my mind, let's do this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just found this, what do you think? Oh, sorry, I pushed the thing. Well, actually, this one just runs in a window, so you can click around here. What is this? Beasley's Death Trap. What the hell is this? I'll see if I can get this running later. That looks, fascinating. On several levels. Good times! See you next week! Help! The help button played it. Didn't need that by the end of this. This soul is a DVD as in you play a DJ. Yeah, this one's more like... It's like an interactive movie, but not even that interactive, right? Let's see how much of this we can stomach. I choose begin. I like how the subtitle is watch what you wish for. Because I didn't wish for this. Someone in chat did. You know who you are. This is on your head be it. It's a nice car. John Hurt with young man hair just looks wrong. Why is he looking at me?
Beautiful house, isn't it?
It's all right, I guess.
I love this part of the valley. But as the saying goes, looks can indeed be deceiving.
Is that Magneto?
This place is for sale now. Nobody's buying. Not after what happened here. It's troubling because no one really knows just what did happen. I should know.
Is there a subtitles option? No.
I'm Dr.
Are there options? No.
I'm a psychiatrist. I was close to all the players in this event.
You can turn this up a bit if you want.
But it's as much a mystery to me as it is to anyone else. Perhaps you can help.
I know that actor is John Hurt.
Fresh eye and an uncluttered view. And maybe together we can reassemble the happenings and get a better understanding of what took place. We can only hope.
He is doing some acting here. Whoever finishes this game is an absolute liar. Help make this happen. Sean Hurker, read me the telephone book. I'd be drawn in. Entirely involved for this. Spoilers, chat. Spoilers. Forgot this is where the video quality suddenly dies. I mean, honestly, the video quality died up front when that car was pulling up the drive. I don't know any of these other people. Yeah, I don't know any of these other people. What's up, Parasalamanca? Have you played the Lattice game I recommended yet? Which one? I don't think so. I know Moon, someone here is a werewolf. They blew the budget on Hurt? Yeah, they must have, right? I know them, they're in Tender Loving Care, duh. Their big breakout hit. Oh, Lattice. It took me a little while to track down even what that is, but no, we're doing point and click adventures tonight. I try to pick a theme for each of these evenings. Someone's named Noble Smith. Buldak noodles are great. Definitely never had any of those. What's up, Grub Fodder? Probably safe to assume every one of these people is a BBC regular, has been in everything else. Oh, that's actually a good point. Yeah, if we have any British viewers at the moment, they might be able to pick some additional people out. But yeah, I don't recognize any of these other names at all. One of those in a few episodes of Star Trek Voyager? Oh, okay. I might recognize their face then. Spicy instant ramen brand. Cute. Oh, the chicken mascot. Okay.
Breakfast time.
Did you get Jody's breakfast?
Oatmeal and raisins, like always.
She loves her oatmeal.
Yeah, she certainly does. I see you're starting a new project. What's it gonna be this time?
The hell's he even holding?
It's a sweater for Jody.
Oh, she's doing like
so.
knitting,
It's her
crochet
favorite
or
color.
something.
Yes, it is.
Allison, do you remember the nurse we discussed?
The nurse for Jody?
Yeah.
Michael, I told you I can take care of Jody myself.
I know, but Dr. Turner thinks it would be best if we just...
Michael, please.
He thinks it would be best for Jody. And that's what we both want, isn't it? What's best for Jody? Allison? Isn't it?
Come on, Allison. Best for Jody.
Yes.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
The nurse is coming today.
Today?
Yes, her name is Mrs. Randolph.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your ass out of bed.
Is she gonna live here with us?
For a while. Till
Okay.
things get a little better.
Okay, I've swung around now. It's a hell of a thing to just drop on your
Jody's not gonna live with her.
wife like this.
I think she'll be very helpful. And then maybe I can get back to work.
And leave us here alone with her?
I'm pretty honestly gonna press a big red
Just
abort button
give
when we
it a
see the
chance,
nurse.
okay?
Really?
Let's see what happens. Allison? Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody actually wear pajamas like that? Has anyone in the history of the world ever actually worn pajamas like that? Generic computer activity. As if somebody in Maine does. That was it? That was the whole scene? Him make computer go beep boop? The seventh guest devs did this? I guess they had the pedigree for it. Wow, a cab. How quaint, chat.
says it's a $50 fare from the airport.
Lady, it's 25 miles. $2 a mile.
Mrs. Randolph?
Yes.
That's a
Am I
pretty good
being
deal for 50
overcharged?
miles.
I'll take
No,
care of it.
no, it's fine. Failed the QTE, that's why.
She's some piece of work.
I wouldn't tip him. He doesn't deserve it.
Wow.
Thanks for your trouble.
Wow. That's how you establish a character, chat. That's how you establish a villain.
Michael Overton.
Something wrong, Mr. Overton?
You're not quite what I expected.
What did you expect?
You're very young.
I'm qualified for the job,
Dr. Turner said your qualifications were excellent.
but you disagree?
These more powerful shoulder pads, I agree.
More experience.
I've been a psychiatric nurse for 6 years, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist.
I'm sorry.
Nurse
You
for
just
their
don't look
daughter,
like a Mrs.
presumably.
Randolph to me. I was expecting an older person, maybe a semi-retired widow or something.
If in your opinion I'm unsuitable, then I'll leave.
No, I don't.
On the other hand, if I don't fit your image of a Mrs. Randolph, then why don't you just call me Catherine and let's get on with it?
Okay, Catherine. Let me show you your room.
Thank you.
Really felt like he was digging himself in a hole there.
It's up the stairs.
Tries to do the Silent Hill Shattered Memories thing where John Hurt is going to ask you psychological questions and change the plot. How did both people look equally bad there? I don't know. This has some real writing decisions in it. Like, if I didn't know better, I'd say they were trying for some, like, high-level misdirection here, but I think they just didn't have very good writers.
Hope you like it.
It'll do.
We had the entire house remodeled last year. It's my parents' place. I inherited it after my father died
When was that?
a couple years ago.
I see. I'm looking forward to meeting your wife,
She thinks you're here to take care of our daughter.
Jody.
She
Yes.
thinks.
Jody, you know the situation?
Of course. I'd like to change first.
When you wear a nurse's uniform or something?
My God.
No, but I brought one in this case. It's appropriate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get started.
We'll be downstairs in the living room if you need us.
Hang on. Wait. Isn't this game billed as like an erotic thriller? So, oh, Jesus Christ.
Interesting.
Wrong time to bring that up.
I wonder why Michael was so taken aback with Catherine's appearance. He said she wasn't what he expected, but he seemed to be saying that if a woman has a Mrs. in front of her name...
This guy.
Now, what does that say about Michael? Or does it say anything? Now, there are some other points that I'm not clear about, and I could use some help.
Gameplay.
I'd appreciate it if you take the time to express your opinion.
Yeah, I have
about some of
opinions.
the things we've just seen.
John Hurt wants to know what I think, chat.
A few simple questions.
I can answer simple questions. Sometimes I can answer complex ones.
I like to watch people doing intimate things.
Yes.
What emotion do you feel most strongly toward Michael?
Contempt.
What emotion do you feel most strongly toward Allison?
Uncertainty.
Which of the following terms best describes
I
Catherine?
forgot who was who. Wait, Catherine's nurse lady, right? Attractive.
How did you feel when Catherine began undressing in front of Michael?
How often do you get to choose the option titillated?
I don't keep a diary because I'm afraid somebody might read it and find out what kind of person I am.
Yes.
How much faith have you in psychiatry?
A lot.
I may do something slightly dangerous if I'm in the mood.
I'd rather not say. Oh, what the hell? Wait, hang on. There's actual gameplay in this? I didn't sign up for this. What the hell? Holy shit. I don't want that woman here. What does Michael think he's doing? He never listens to me, the woman's going to touch her because we don't need it. Oh my god. Huh. This is not normal. John Hurt was also in Privateer 2. That's your caps look on you. There's split the house and restuff such as emails, so there's no gameplay. When you're ready, you can go to the specific room and continue the story. Okay, cool. Dialing a phone sex line?
Hi, I'm Randy Vixen. Welcome to 1-900 Hot Licks. Get ready for the call of your life. You have chosen fantasy number 17. Naughty Nurse Nellie.
Hello there. I'm the night nurse. My name is Nurse Nellie Naughton. You can just call me Nellie. When I'm not working at the hospital, I'm an erotic dancer. I have legs like a Barbie doll, but my hair is fiery red and curly. I have sensuous lips that long to be kissed, and my full breasts are just aching to get out of this oh so tight uniform. Do you like what you see?
Chat, it's getting a little hot in here, isn't it?
Now,
damn.
It's time for your
Wow.
sponge bath. Why do
Sponge bath, you say?
That's good. Now I'm going to have to take off your gown.
Oh my.
There we go. Oh, look at those
This
shoulders.
is the sound of ripping a newspaper in half.
Oh, that's some scar. I like a man with scars. Now, just lie there and relax. I need to wring out this sponge. Oh, doesn't that sponge feel cool and clean where it touches your skin? Mm-hmm. I'm washing your chest and your stomach and... My, oh my! What have we here? Looks like I've got more and more to clean every minute. Does that feel good? Oh, yes. Yes, it feels
They did the cartoon.
good. It feels
Boy, oy, oy, oy.
so good. Oh, my. I'm gonna need more soap. There we go. Oh, it's so slippery and warm. You're going to be the cleanest patient in the entire wing. Uh-huh. You're so hot. I think you've got a little fever. I can feel the heat coming right off your body. Oops, I dropped the sponge. I guess I'll just have to use my hand. Hold on while I put on a rubber glove. Oh, do you like that? Of course you do. Oh, relax. Oh, there you go. Almost done. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. Clean as a whistle.
Oh god, I'm crying.
You're my most favorite patient. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Oh my god. Dude, the cartoon noises. Dude, the cartoon noises. Oh my god. Ah. Wow. Who said it was going to take too long to get to the good parts of this game? You were wrong. I was sold a bill of goods. Jesus Christ, man. This is incredible.
Have you caught the Dr. Betty Show yet? She's smart, wise, witty, tough, and fun. She may even be just a little bit psychic. She's a wife and a mother with a PhD degree in family matters and human relationship analysis. Dr. Betty will challenge, confront, delight, and even frighten you. She's the mother you always wanted, the sister you missed out on, and the wife you can't have. For clear, pointed, and useful answers to your problems, tune into KPRB every day at noon. Dr. Betty's the prescription your regular doctor forgot to give you.
Wow. Oh my god. The wife you can't have. Everything just keeps happening. Okay. Alright, well, as amazing as this is, can I leave? What do these buttons do? This is obviously the map. Oh, the Overton house. I guess I'm in the master bedroom. If I click on bath, okay. The Overton window. And you just see this question John Hurt asks you. If I had known about that beforehand, I would have named the stream that. Demand a fart sound for the bathroom. Can you use the toilet? What's this? It's just some light bathroom reading to keep you occupied. Should I read this? Can I read this? Twin Peaks giant voice is happening again. No one should read this. Feels like I give it starts off normal, veers hard into supernatural stuff. Also read material take massive time. Reading it, What's on the left of the screen? I don't know. This looks like some kind of it's like a yeah, what is that? Zoomed in rocket. If you read all the stuff, we'll never finish. An illustration by Aubrey Beardsley. He's iconic. Oh, cool. Obelisk? Yeah, I can kind of see that. Okay. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's a penis. We have found the penis farm. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we're gonna need something to take the edge off of this. Allison. All right, what do these other buttons do? Like, what's this? Oh, this is, okay. So this is if you want to skip around to different scenes, presumably. What is this?
When you've concluded this test, you will return to the story. Do you wish to proceed?
Exploration of this episode will end when you take the, oh, okay, so that's the get on with it button. Okay, cool. Catherine's room. Sex, drugs, this schlocky B-roll. Oh.
After a brief informal meeting, Michael appears as described. A more current, thorough description of Michael is forthcoming. Scheduled interview with Allison will take place next. Who are you? And what are you doing in my room? Oh, wait a minute, I see. You're the, viewer, right? I didn't realize you could just sneak up on me like that. I'll have to be more careful. You never know what I might be doing. Well, I have to meet my patient now. You're probably gonna snoop around my room, aren't you? Guess there's nothing I can do about it. Oh well. You probably won't find anything too incriminating. I hope.
So we're not playing as Michael, we're playing as the literal viewer. That's weird. That's super weird. Can we turn up the volume? I've turned it up as far as I can on my end. You're gonna have to turn it up on your end if you still can't hear. Go stop sneaking into creepy ladies' rooms. What do we got here? There's a vibrator in here, I swear to God. Say witchcraft? Witchcraft? Huh? First line here, I work naked during the Festival of New Beginnings. Clothes impede my freedom. This is my most fertile time. Yeah, and then they zoom in so you can make sure you don't miss any of that. Old Horny the Devil. I wonder what the theme of this game is, chat. I mean, it starts out so subtly. It's kind of hard to really place what this one's about. Son, you weep each evening until your eyes turn red, then drowning in the sea, you're taken to an early death, but you're risen again, light to the dark world, freshness. Okay, whatever. Nothing about sexuality, I don't care. She's doing that poor devil's butt. What's up around the board? Good to see you. Shall I give been 50 Shades of Grey? Let's hack her computer. The Rogue River Valley is truly beautiful. I was really enjoying the ride from the airport. I'm not gonna read this. Definitely recontextualizes that first scene. Themes are all over the place, specifically, especially after the twist is coming up in 6 minutes. Yeah, she is vindicated. I knew Allison was married. I didn't really consider their husband might present a problem. Jesus Christ. This is straight up like the digital version of a bodice ripper. The game's setting. Oh God, Ms. Roy, welcome to the party. You sure picked an interesting night to Ms. Raid. Welcome, yes, Shadow's got it. Welcome, Raiders. I'm so sorry. What are we doing? I don't know anymore. We're playing a game called Tender Loving Care, which is an interactive erotic thriller. To the grandmother of Dr. Crusher. You got the diary entries because of the test? Interesting. I think this really is the horniest game I've ever streamed on this channel. Yeah, but I haven't streamed Goblin Gangbang, have I? And I'm not going to either. Because they fucking retracted it.
I miss you. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get in touch. You wanted me to tell you what I'm doing with my life, but you know what a
making
crummy
mistakes
writer I am, so I came up with the perfect solution. I'll just talk to you as if you were here and send you these tapes. So I'm on my way to Southern Oregon. I'll be working on that case I was telling you about, the Overtons.
I know, right, Shadows?
Remember? Oh, it's okay, Tigger. Shh.
Is that it?
Everything is okay.
Is that supposed to be a cat?
I'm taking Tigger to the kennel.
Could they not get a real
Not
cat for
the
this?
cat. I don't know how long I'm going to have to leave him. Maybe a month. Remember when we came back from Hawaii? How pathetic and depressed he looked.
Thanks for coming, Helvy.
And that was after only a week.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm not sure I will.
Don't worry. There'll be lots of other kitties to play with. And I brought you your special food and mousy toy.
Maybe that's a cat?
I'm driving to the
ASPCA
airport.
wouldn't let them near a cat.
Feeling
Cat
kinda
costs
sad.
money.
I guess I'm
Might just be a
going through
furry.
postpartum depression. If I get this worked up over
I'm
leaving
out.
my cat, I can't imagine what it'll be like when I
This
have to
game
take him
drained my
after
drink.
summer camp. I've been thinking about that a lot recently.
Oh my god.
Having something happen to your child would be horrible. The most horrible thing in the world.
Am I going to Mr. Hurt? The fake cat has erotic
I drive to the
undertones.
Overtons. It's on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And I just realized I forgot my organic
Something happens to
shampoo.
cat, I'm out. I'm pretty sure we're past the cat already.
The room is okay. Nice and light. The bed leaves something to be desired. It's as hard as a hospital mattress. Is this boring you?
Yes.
I'll bet you want to hear something more professional and nurse-like.
No, something more
I'll give it a
salacious,
try.
please.
Notes for Allison's official case study and medical documentation. After a brief informal meeting, Michael appears as described in diary. Scheduled interview with Allison will take place next.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So yeah, it seems like what's going on is Michael's wife Allison has issues. We don't know what specifically, but he's called Catherine, this nurse, under the pretense that it's for their daughter, but it's really for Allison, which definitely helps explain why she was so upset about the whole notion. So, also, I agree. I need another drink. I will be right back, chat. Just imagine what may befall us next in this. decided to stick with rum tonight. I think it's probably appropriate. Chair, save us. There is no saving from this. I should be eating the new KFC chicken pizza hybrid while watching this masterpiece. This game did really well in Germany. Got a huge marketing campaign. I'm not sure that's really a point in its favor. Chad, it just occurred to me. Is there something, like, I feel like there's something particularly skeevy about, like, 90s sexualization. Like, this game is obviously a prime example, right? But also, like, I've been watching Star Trek The Next Generation lately. And enjoying it for the most part, but every time they try to add some kind of like sexualized content, it is the most cringe-inducing thing imaginable. This game is sexualized. Yeah, for sure. The 90s are also obsessed with mental health in a weird way. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I wish I could understand what exactly it is. Because it feels like it's trying, like 90s sexualization feels like it's trying to be more equitable, but not really hitting the mark. Do you know what I'm saying? Psychosexual drama that just doesn't land. Psychosexual drama with people who don't know psychology and never fucked. Isn't Mike Berman one of the producers, like, kind of weirdly Oh, I think you can pretty safely assume that there are some real creepsters on the TNG production staff. So you cringe that should have recommended Man Enough? Because the producers like Weinstein? Yeah, I don't know. It's something like... It's something about the 90s. It's something specifically about how things are... like, it's this weird transitional period between, like... I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because it's coming out of... There was a whole, like, free love sexual revolution born out of the 60s and 70s, right? And then that got pulled back in the 80s with, like, public health panics and, like, the AIDS epidemic and whatnot. So I wonder if, like, the 90s was, like, this weird reaction to that. Trying to appeal to the horny crowd and, like, overt sexuality, but within the context of, like, the safe sex initiative or something. The 90s are trying to undo the 80s, or trying to get over the 70s, or flailing away from the 60s, or trying to reverse the 50s. I think you're putting it way more eloquently than I am. Porn had that issue with the step... Well, it became a trend because one of the makers had that as his kink and everyone just dealt with it. I mean, that is something about porn, isn't it? Like, not to go too deep into it. Wow, there's no way to make this conversation sound the least bit palatable, but... like, whenever you watch porn, you know immediately, instantly, what the filmmaker's kink was. Because that's basically what it was about. You know? Even within the same genre, each individual scene, really, is going to tell you so much about the person who made it. It's going to tell you exactly what they were into. And I think... sorry you had to suffer through me putting that all in all of you, but I think that does get transferred over to works like this. A psychosexual thriller. Like, you are basically getting to know the producer of this media in ways that you'd probably really rather not. Test in between the episodes does have some precedent in psychology. Well, that's interesting, at least. He was also just a head case with anything where religion interferes too much, like anything to do with sex. That is also true. Yeah, that is also true. Supposing the writers kink happens pretty regularly, just like Tarantino and Feet. Yeah, the little death of the author. But I think it's fair. I think it's fair in a lot of media to kind of pull back from that and be like, well, I don't want to see this. I don't want to be a part of this. But with works that are overtly sexual, I mean, it becomes part of it. It becomes part of what you consume. Curious what that means for Miyazaki's swaps. Nothing good, I'm sure. Anyway, there's a swirly on the on the hallway.
When you've concluded
oh, because this is where you continue from.
Return to the story.
Okay.
Do you wish to proceed?
Chat, this is the point where I ask you, do we proceed or do we abandon ship and move on to something else? Have you had enough psychosexual thirsting for one night? Move on. Because if you as first person, you're doing yourself. Move on. Okay. We have. I'm sick of this. I mean, that's a good way to put it, honestly. Okay. Let us. Yeah, I'm sure I want to close. Yeah. Would you like to say? Yeah, hell yeah, save my game. Why not? Why the hell not? Certainly. Well, that was amazing. Do you want to see this back on the channel at some point? We'll this is definitely the kind of game that I would not choose to do of my own volition. We would at the very least need to do a vote for it. Or if I bring back Doom streams in some fashion, that'll be your chance to get it back here. Style erotic. I think all games should include these elements of having Mario weird sexual diaries. Jeez. All right, well, we certainly started tonight off with a bang, didn't we, chat? What's next? Syberia by a hair. I don't know. I don't want to know more about Mario's mushroom. Okay, hang on one sec, because this is gonna... All right, jump scare. Hold up. She's for a D&D session I just came from where we're having... Drake Nell, you just dodged the biggest bullet. One of the biggest bullets in this channel's history, I think. We just played like 40 minutes of tender loving care, and I think we're all scarred in one way or another. All right, hang on. This is gonna take a second because I need to pull this up. Okay, there we go. So Luigi just watched TLC as well. I'll lurk out this game on your backlog. I mean, we're not gonna get that far into it. If people are really enjoying it, I'll just put it on the short list and we'll move on. So I'm gonna be spoiling the first 15 minutes of it or something. Basically, I have to run it in compatibility mode for Windows XP at a specific resolution, and I have to launch it directly from the executable instead of through GOG. And this should work. I hope, I think. It's also going to screw up all of my windows, but that's fine. I can fix that. And you get to see every moment of what's happening here. It's great. I love it. I love old games, chat. Old games are the best. Certainly experienced finishing that one Elden Ring cave while listening to that nurse bathing fantasy thing. Did I really? I just have Paladin watch 8% of his community succumb and die to an Eldritch God's psychic scream and pledge himself to a goddess of vengeance over it. Yeah, but you didn't have to watch a psychosexual thriller from the 90s starring John Hurt and a bunch of people I've never heard of and never want to see again. This in terms of European point and clicks is legendary. People love this one. Yo, I know. This one is talked about extremely fondly, and there are some folks in chat who are strong devotees of this one. So, McDonald's makes games. Anyway, let's do it. New game. I don't actually know anything about this game. I've never played it. It's a toy man. The god was screaming because of tender loving care. Tender loving care did have like one of the funniest phone sex calls I've ever heard in my life, though. And I've heard a couple, let me tell you. I already have many questions. Many questions. Guy who created Syberia died in 2021. Oh, that's a shame. Goes by the name Phone Sex Phil on the side. Life-size toy guy. Yeah, indeed. Video game. Suddenly, video game. All right, we can walk. Some things are lit up. This is a really interesting interface. So I assume, all right, I assume lit up halo means transition to another area. That maybe is look at? It is, okay. So you can zoom in further on stuff.
I need a key.
She needs a key. That is an incredibly satisfying click. I know John hurt in this already. I got a key.
I need a key.
How do I use my inventory? Aha! Right click, reception bell key.
I need a key.
I think I just unselected it because I'm a dumbass. There we go. Okay, cool. Incredibly complicated way to call the concierge.
Okay, I'm coming.
Wow, look at this guy. Hello.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
I'm Kate.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you.
I guess
I would
that was it.
like to see my room now.
As you like, miss.
So I guess I can just go then. I saw a dude sitting over here in the corner. Imagine he never fixed the bell. This guy would never check his front desk. Seems like a serious oversight on his part. Groucho Marx' his cousin.
Hi there. Hey, hi there. What are you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
I'm Kate.
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Will you show me your drawing?
No, not finished. Go away.
Fuck off, Kate. Jesus.
I guess I'll let you continue working.
Break it on purpose then. I should probably pick up my stuff.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
Really? Really, Kate? What's this? Swoop. She pocketed it. She didn't even care what it was. Welcome to Valladolid, the world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valladolid, a small charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vorarlberg Manufacturing, whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of Valladolid's reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of clock-making that breathes life into the complex network of cogs and spindles that makes up automatons. Creative wonders once defied belief and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People come from across Europe for a chance to vie for the right to own one of these fantastic toys. Huh, okay, interesting. Holy shit, this is a lot of talking. This is the characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. Came a long way. First signs of puppet manufacture go back to the 13th century. Jesus. Oh my. This is a lot. Hey, you local. I'm American, therefore important. Answer me. Well, that is a lot to take in. If I go upstairs, will he follow me?
I shouldn't leave my luggage here.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Kate.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Help.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners.
I feel so bad about imposing.
You're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
Wait, what?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
There's no need to be like that.
Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss.
Threatened to buy his
for
mustache.
Valladolid, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
Gasp. Shock. That man has the thigh gap from hell. That man has spent his entire life astride a camel.
I hope you like it, Miss Walker.
He walks like he shit himself twice.
I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valladolid before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Vorarlberg automatons. Somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
Pamphlet mentioned Anna was the last of the Vorarlberg family. Okay. Stand that way because it was a huge rocket ship. Seems rather thought out in terms of world building and plot. I'm already hooked. Like, I'm already fascinated by this. It is such an interesting setup for a game. A little town in the Alps known for like the last 800 years for complex automatons. And we're playing as somebody intent on buying the factory from the last living member of that family who is now dead. Like, very unique hook for a game. What's up, Trade On? How have things been going? Oh, it's been a night. It has been a night. And Peach, good to see you too. Glad you're both here. You both dodged a big, sweaty bullet We started the night with Tender Loving Care, an erotic psychosexual thriller, and boy, we could barely handle it. So now we're playing Syberia, which just seems better overall. Getting good at dodging, yeah. How the fucking bullets sweat. I mean, you didn't see this game, okay? Remember putting Death Gate on one of these lists and it seemed to go over well as a longer game? We only went through just the intro. Yeah, that tends to be how it goes. It's a bit tricky, like, it's hard to give a game with a real slow burn start a chance. Just because if it's something that I'm not familiar with, you know, it's hard to give something an hour or two to really get going on. Unless it's well known and I know people are going to be interested in it. Need to play this. Need to play this. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks of Vorarlberg Manufacturing with the view to take over in the days to come. We have received notification to this effect. Counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiation. Okay, so we're representing a company. We're representing Universal Toy. So burn means we need to poke fun at it so you giggle past the boring parts. That's true. That is a very effective way to handle it. I'm not gonna lie. Let me remind you that Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. As a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. She's a reminder of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. Yeah, except she's dead.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long. No need to go down there.
Okay. Come here in a particular mindset, so I apologize. Oh, no, you're fine. You needn't apologize for anything.
I don't need that for the time being.
Good to hear. Okay, so yeah, if you don't get a little glowy halo, you can't go somewhere. It simply doesn't exist. Alright, we're back in the hallway. Is this something? Oh. Oh, God. Okay.
No need to go down there.
Big city lawyer.
No need to go down there.
May I check your inventory? I have a cell phone. Oh, look at that. Hang on. What's, Let's see here. Advertise brochure. Fax. Oh, crap. How do I... Consult! 12458-902.
Marson and Lormont, how can I help you?
Hey, I did it.
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valladolid, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Keep me up to date, huh? You buy that factory, capiche? What's the problem? That accent sure was an accent. Boy, was it an accent. Okay. So he's gonna fax us a thingy thing. Let's get back. Why is the protagonist in Syberia? Actually, we haven't gotten to why the game is even called Syberia yet. We're in a small town in the Alps, famous for mechanical toys. We're here to buy the factory, but the last living owner of the factory is dead.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
My mission.
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe.
We're not going to play for much longer, Trade On.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much.
I can kind of tell that we've already gotten a feel for this one. I certainly have. Well, that was easy. As you're no doubt aware, Praxis is charged with undertaking negotiations for takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learned of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before death, enabling the sale to be concluded. We should remind you the significant boost to the arrival of American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It's for this reason that I'm sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Edward Marson.
Thank you.
At your service.
Cool.
I'm gonna go look around Valladolid. See you later.
As you like, miss.
So can we actually leave this place? I know the kid tossed some stuff on the floor, but I think we're about where we need to be. Oh, cool. Games using our passive aggressive powers to make lazy foreigners do their jobs. Well, this looks charming. So chat, am I correct in assuming that y'all would like to put this on the list for a full playthrough? Would that be a safe assumption? I just saw a comment. His beard is like one of those door stoppers with a spring that makes funny noise when you accidentally kick it. Just like that phone sex call. Less. Okay. In that case, I think we can move on from this. I think it's definitely proven to me that I would be interested in playing the whole thing. So especially now that it actually works. Like, I can't tell you how exciting that is. Syberia is worth a full playthrough. Very Secret Life of Walter MIDI vibes. Yeah, it seems really cool so far. And like I said, like the plot hook is so unique. I'm already into it. So yeah. We will leave this here and we will move on. Jump scare. Oh, it actually didn't screw up my windows that badly. How nice. How great. How good. How cool. All right. Let's see here. Show me Zavil. I wish GOG would remember how I had things set up after I click through to a different menu. I have to keep doing this so you can just see what else is on here. So anyway, chat, 5 more possibilities for tonight. Let's see what's next. Oh boy. Altered Destiny time, chat. Here we go. Can I just hit play from here? Can we do that? Jump scare. Making that our background is pretty evil, honestly. Line up the following elements on your divination aid, then type in the number that appears in that window. So before you concern yourselves, chat, this is a text parser game. Unfortunately, GOG disabled the copy protection. You can just kind of put in whatever you want, and it'll go. They knew what was up. This was developed by the Bubsy guy, Mike Berlin. I mean, it certainly looks fanciful. It's the happiest Ouroboros I've ever seen in my life. Download a Bobcat mascot. Or would you? Alright. Anyway. I love this sound font. Have you played Altered Destiny before? Nope, I'm yours. Jesus Christ. Hi, Trudy. You still on for tonight at my place? This is PJ Barrett. Oh, God. I hope so. There's that all-night film festival on cable that I wanted to see. To Ricky Schroeder. That reminds me, I've got to get my TV at the shop on the way home. We're playing Altered Destiny, Tradon. This is not Sierra, this is Accolade. Well, don't be late, I'm bringing a little something special. Ooh. Ooh. Something special, you say, Trudy. Something special, eh? Sounds romantic. You know how I love your surprises. Something special is cocaine. What the fuck? I need to spend more time at the health club. I've heard of rough neighborhoods, but a sword slung across his back seems a bit much. That man is huge! That man is also huge, but in a very different way. Here for my TV, it's claim number 701. 701, I think 701, huh? That big guy, what was just in here, took 701. What? You gave him my TV? How could you just give him my TV? He got that badonkadonk. Maybe I must have got the slips mixed up. Well, why don't you take it as a loaner? It's one of them high-def models. He's not coming back for a while. He said he was going on a trip. We had a little TV switcheroo, chat. I'm sure it'll be fine. Wow, better get a move on. She'll be here pretty soon. I can't tell if we're supposed to be getting like suave yuppie vibes or like nerd vibes from this guy. Let's see, she's bringing something special tonight, so I better wear the ones she gave me, the ones with the fleur-de-lis on them. Our apartment has North 4th wall. Got it set up by Fuck Lounge. Can't tell this is a legit MS-DOS. No, it is. This is running in DOSBox right now. Oh shit, here she comes through our transparent wall. Oh my god, this dude. Now we look like Leisure Suit Larry. Hi there, honey. Here's that little something special I mentioned. Why don't I slip into it while you warm up the TV? Oh god, chat. Psychosexual thriller number 2 of the night. He left his door unlocked. Everybody left their doors unlocked in the 80s. It's fine. Reagan said it was okay, so it was okay. Holy shit! Well, at least he still got his popcorn. Oh god. Zhanghua. Who are you? You are not the warrior who was summoned. You lack the stature and the experience. Who are you? Where am I? What's going on? I am the Prince Master. I am Zhanghua, and you float between here and there. Had I the power, I would send you back and summon the warrior we need, but you will have to do. Our time runs out. Because we got a TV switch, chat. I'll have to do for what? What's this about? Basically, this is Persona 4's plot now. The universe faces immediate destruction. My brother Helmar has had the Jewel of Light too long. It has begun to affect him, and he was untrained in his power, and an instability has started that will cause our destruction if you do not help. That Jack guy totally would have made a better warrior, yeah. Sexy and talk to Zhanghua with a massive boner. If you're powerful enough to summon me, why don't you fix the instability? Why do you need me? Barrett is just kind of like surprisingly on point here, like asking the important questions. I'm imprisoned by Helmar. I could manage only this one task. It will take a stranger's presence is unknown to Helmar to approach him. We entrust this task to you. You're our only hope. Find the jewel of light and wrest it from Helmar before we all perish. How am I supposed to do that? Where's... you? Oh, Christ almighty. Helmar, the jewel, hello? Oh, God Christ. Where's the menu? Oh God, where's the menu? Hang on, where's the menu? Hang on. Well, let me save real quick. Wait. God, it's a text parser game. I'm so dumb. You look to the horizon in all directions, realize you're on a mesa or butte high in the air. Wherever you are, wherever this place is, you figure you better find Helmar and the Jewel of Light and quickly. Yeah, I should be playing... Oh, never mind. It appears you've died! Not very prettily, but like, try again. If I smoked weed, I imagine this is what my ears would be like. Okay, so you can move with the arrow keys, but you never stop moving. So I think we should move with the, what the fuck? I think we should move with the mouse and then type with the keyboard, because I don't know what else we would type with, honestly. You stand near two structures. The angular one is a series of roofs which catch gleaming pigments that drop from the sky. Troughs channel these pigments into the structure. A light breeze drifts across from the west, bringing rich earthy smells. Even so, the smell of acid reaches you. Okay, how granular can we get with this? Look at or west? Look west? I don't know the word west. Look at channel. I don't know the word channel. Okay, I don't think it's very granular. Holy shit. You're in a small building face to face with Alnar, the metal shaper. Acid drips from his hand, sizzling on the counter. Lining the wall behind him are swords and battle axes. Talk? With whom I would like to talk to Alnar. What is it that you want? I have better things to do than make idle chit-chat with puny ones, he says. About weapons? That sentence made no sense to me. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Buy battle axe? You really don't need to buy anything. All right, what makes you say that? Punch self? I don't know the word. I don't know the word punch. Ask Alnar about weapons. Why bother me with that, he says. Smoke Frodo. Well, they don't know Frodo. In theory, we could smoke something. Hit Alnar. Don't mess with Alnar, he's a lot tougher than you. Insult Alnar. I don't know the word. I don't know the meaning of the word, chat. Fuck. Watch your language, there could be adults present. Kiss Alnar. I'm sorry, but PJ is saving his kisses for Trudy. Aww. Oh, what a sweetheart. Lick acid. I don't know the word. Wow. Okay, we got some things to teach you, text parser. You don't know what a tongue is for. Drink acid. That would be a little tough to drink. What about get acid? And burn your fingers down to the nubbins. We got nubbins, chat. Oh god. Shit, I don't know. Ask Alnar for help. I found too many verbs in that sentence. Take sword. Take it. Oh shit. We got a sword. Can I take the axe? I can take the axe. Can I keep taking a sword? You're already holding the two-edged sword. Take mace? I don't know the word mace. No, it looks like... Oh, I see what you're looking at. Take staff. Take staff. I don't see the staff here. Our swords and battle. They only list swords and battle axes. It might be an axe with the head behind his hand or something. I mean... You're holding a bowl of popcorn, a two-edged sword, and a battle axe. Give popcorn to Alnar. Give me nothing, tiny one. You'll need all you can gather, and from the looks of you, gather all you can. Oh, so he's cool with this. He is totally cool with this. Ask Alnar. What do you want to ask the Alnar about? Ask Alnar about quest. Ask Alnar about weapon. Which one do you mean? The two-edged sword about? Jesus Christ, you serious game? About sword. It's an excellent piece of work, he says proudly, but the blade goes dull quickly, like your company. Oh, fuck off. Axe looks big for you. It's a very sturdy weapon. Will hold its edge well over time and use. Can we jump? Jump. Trying that here now is not going to accomplish a thing. In theory, yes. Honestly, kind of surprised leave worked. Eat self. So we got some weapons. Help. Read the man. Read the manual, idiot. What just happened? Oh, I accidentally went back here. Help, fuck you. Look at pit. I don't see the boiling pit. I didn't ask you about the boiling pit, you weirdo. Alright, well that kills you. If you hit restart, what happens? Does it just drop you back here? Okay, good, it does. We made it as far as 8 points. Actually, wait, before I get those swords, like, what else can I do? Okay, that kills you. How do you go anywhere that's not just this? Oh! Oh, you can pass. Okay, you can pass through there. at plants? Which one do you mean? The bunch of roots or the blooming flowers? Jesus Christ. Look at bloom. Oh my god. The flowers are part of the root system's life cycle. The frequent blooms are an attempt to attract small floating rocks. Okay, hang on. That's not gonna do. We're gonna have to. Use stairs. You better figure out just how to use the flight of stairs in a more specific manner. Oh my god, really? Go downstairs. You can't use multiple objects with that verb. Descend stairs. Downstairs. Wow. Climb stairs? You don't get anywhere climbing that. Go down. Please consult your manual for instructions on moving your character. Please, God, let me use the stairs like a... Yeah. I don't know the word please. How do I use stairs? I don't know how. Walk stairs. Use the arrow keys. God, fuck you. I mean, okay. Technically, we did get there eventually. Jesus Christ, man. Look. You're in a small shop where a tall, thin creature, Tentro, is hard at work. He works a mechanism and seems to be making little cubes, spheres, pyramids, and cylinders of different colors. Leaning against the wall are golden tubes. Tentro is apparently totally absorbed in what he's doing. Talk to Tentro. Hello, my friend. I'm busy, so please ask me about things you need to know. Nothing else. Ask Tentro about work. Yeah, clearly. Cube. They're examples of what this frag technology can create: fragments of information. Ask about stairs. I can't see it here. This is right in the background. It's right there. It's right there. I told her about nubbins. I don't know the word nubbins. You lie. You use the word nubbins around on me. They don't know the word tender. About better game. I don't know the word better. There's nothing better than altered reality, chat. Eat cube. And you call yourself a human? Eat the square frag? Yes. Eat cube now. I don't know the word now. Eat Tentro. Jesus Christ. Attack Trentro. There's no need for that now. You'll know when it's time to attack something. This parser knows a staggering 10 words. Eat ass. Eat self. Not an appetizing thought. Stream is maybe not the best medium for a text parser game. I think there is a very narrow bound of text parser games that would work. Like Stories Untold. I think Stories Untold would be a very solid streaming game, but yeah, not this. Not this. What's over here? Death. All right. Can we move on? Are we good, chat? One wonders how this game style ever died out. Yeah, I'm good. The end. I do find text parsers fascinating, though. All right. No. Get out. Okay. Jump scare. We never even got to smooch Trudy. It's tragic. Truly, truly tragic. All right, chat. We've experienced 3 whole games tonight. We got 4 more to go. Let's see what happens. Gabriel Knight 2. And so we shall see what it is y'all wanted to see here. These look wild. It's been an evening already. Only 3 games in, it's already been an evening. So I don't hate that kind of thing. It takes a while to figure out what logic they want. Yeah, it's rough. It is rough going. The middle game of the series I've played the first one. Maybe you missed my description earlier. As far as the Gabriel Knight games go, I have played the anniversary remake of the first game, which I thought was good. I thought it was solid. I did find it odd that whoever put this on the list jumped straight to the second one. Yes, I finished it. So yeah, I've played the entirety of the first Gabriel Knight. What is I guess we'll see what the prologue is. Maybe a catch up on the story. Maybe not. The beast within. You can't see anything that's going on, can you? OBS is just not picking that up, is it? Can't see shit, Captain. Hang on. Hang on. Let's try this again. They're werewolves, not swearwolves. Good old Schottenjägers. Okay, you can see this. Now, my concern is that OBS may have trouble picking up the FMVs. We'll just have to see. Okay, good so far. OBS is sick of your FMV games after TLC. Can you blame it, really? Okay, yeah, OBS is not going to pick up the FMVs. Because it's doing it in window. This is Schloss Ritter, Rittersburg, Germany. I'm just going to describe everything for you, okay, chat? It'll be fine. It'll be great. Okay, we're dramatically looking at a lit window. It's got a lot of ivy around it. Now we're zooming in on it. What could possibly be within this window? Oh, we're getting another shot of the window. Multiple angles of the window. Okay, now we're inside. It's like a library. We're zooming in on a statue. It's a statue of the Virgin Mary. She's just kind of hanging out. Now we're zooming in on a book spine. There's nothing written on it. Okay, there's some asshole at a typewriter. He's got like 90s protagonist hair. There's a bunch of spooky guys outside approaching the building. All right, whole bunch of spooky guys. Not in like uniforms or anything. They're all like disparately dressed. Back to the writer guy. He's typing away on his little typewriter. It's a really awkward camera angle, so we can only kind of see his forearms. Also, the camera is shooting through like a candelabra or something. Okay, back to the assholes outside. One of them has a flashlight. Back to the typewriter. It's a really old school typewriter. Like, okay, now we're zooming in on a book. It says Gabriel Knight, The Voodoo Murders. Okay, so I think we're led to believe that the asshole at the typewriter is Gabriel Knight typing about his previous adventures in the first game. And now we can see him, and yeah, about as generic 90s protagonist as you can get. Oh, he's got to run his hand through his hair. Okay, he's admiring, oh god, he is really admiring his work.
Falls.
He just slapped himself in the face really hard. Like, really hard.
Come in.
Herr Knight, there are some people here to see you.
Me?
Yeah, if you please come.
Nervous lady is telling him somebody's here.
What's going on? You've been acting strange all day.
Please, just come.
She's like in a bathrobe
And
for some reason.
Don't forget your talisman. You must wear it always.
The talisman was on the desk next to him. Okay, put it on. It does not match his outfit at all. Okay, they went to the door.
Well, hello there.
It's a whole bunch of townspeople, looks like.
Torches?
Guten Abend, Herr Knight. I am Werner Huber. Forgive our coming
Old
here
German
so late,
guy.
but we must speak with you.
What can I do for you?
Oh, this is my cousin, the Huber Sepp. He has a farm.
Another angry-looking German guy. Lots of just pissed off-looking
To tell you the
Germans.
truth, Herr Knight, we have come for the Schattenjäger.
I see. What makes you think you need a Schattenjäger?
It is because of Sepp here. 2 nights ago, his wife goes to the window of the house to call in their daughter, Tony.
Okay, flashback. Daughter's out in the woods, wandering around like Little Red Riding Hood.
She sees Tony some
It looks like they're in somebody's backyard, honestly.
the grass.
This isn't exactly shooting on location.
A wolf.
Okay, scary POV shot from inside the forest. Little girl like picking sticks or something. I don't know.
Mutter screams to the child warning.
Okay, shaky cam from the wolf's perspective.
And that is when the beast strikes.
More shaky cam. Girl screams, basket falls.
Tony! Oh, no, langsam. They say she died.
That was the least convincing,
Hears his wife
like,
screaming, comes
father's
running from the barn,
lament ever.
and sees the wolf. Goes inside the house to get a gun, but when he comes out, no wolf.
There's no wolf.
And it has taken part of the child with it.
Part of the child?
That's horrible.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Yeah, it is very bad.
Yeah, it's very bad, bro.
That is why we come to you.
Haven't the police been notified?
Oh, yeah, natürlich. The police, they see.
Yeah, you wanna read the Skulljacker?
From a zoo.
No.
They search and search, but they find nothing. This is not
Very
the
sad
first such
Germans.
killing.
Like, awkward close-ups on all the sad Germans now.
Not be the
They're
last.
very old.
I'm not really sure what you want
Like,
me to
apparently we live in like a
Killer
retirement
is not
community
wolf.
for
It is
German
werewolf.
peasants.
You must hunt it down and kill it.
Werewolf.
Gabriel doesn't believe
What
them.
makes you think it's a werewolf?
After all the horse shit he went through in the first game, he doesn't believe them. What a dipshit.
Human. It knew what it was doing. It knew.
I wish I could show you this guy. Like, distinct
I'm really
lack of
sorry about
gorm.
your daughter, Herr Huber.
I have told them that you are the new Schattenjäger.
You wear the talisman. Are you the Schattenjäger now? Or are you not?
Gabriel obviously does not want to say yes.
I am?
Very reluctant.
We do not know you, Herr Knight. But we have known the Schattenjägers for many centuries. It is to them we turn in trouble like this. Sepp here.
Cut to Gormless guy.
Will you come? Just look around, see what you can see. Huh?
He's trying to be very friendly, but I was like, kind of, see, maybe. Have a look. Gabriel is just like fucking blank slate here.
I'll look into it for you. See what I can see.
I'll pack your things.
Great. Thanks.
He's like,
I'll meet you in the village in an hour.
Oh, thank you, Herr Knight.
It fucking looks like they just grabbed some guy off of Venice Beach to be Gabriel Knight. Like, I don't even know if he understands where he is or what he's doing. It's actually funny imagining what the fuck Gabriel looks like with that voice. All right, cut to Gabriel sleeping on a sofa in his clothes that he was in last night. He has protagonist wardrobe syndrome. He can't actually change his clothes. Apparently his morning routine is just running his hands through his hair. All right, we are, oh God. Oh wow, y'all don't get to see any gameplay whatsoever. So, if I actually wanted to stream this game for you, I'd have to describe everything. It's an audio game. It's an audio play. All right, I'm looking at a crucifix on the wall.
I take it that Hube is a Catholic.
Can we get props?
China. Our homie.
Oh my God, I just realized he's trying to do like a Louisiana accent. Oh God, it's so bad. All right, I opened a bag on the floor. There's a dagger in it. I clicked on it. He pulled out a bunch of papers and the dagger and then zipped it back up. All right, he's walking over to a table now. Picked up some papers on the newspaper. Picked up newspaper on the table. Had to kind of sweep his hair out of the way because it's so lush and voluminous. It's the Riestag Varden Killer Wolfen aus dem Zoo immer noch auf Freibe. I can't read German. Sorry.
I can't read much of it, but they give the name of the zoo. It's in Thalkirchen. The name of the detective on the case is Liebe, from the police station near Prinzred Gentenplatz.
This game, Jesus Christ, even if y'all could see what was going on, I feel like playing through this game with this voice actor would be agony. I got a level with you. They went from fucking Tim Curry to this. Like, I'm sorry, did the bottom fall out of their budget? Did they make this game with like $3.50 and a McDonald's gift card or something? Oh, yeah, for whatever reason, OBS is capturing like the window, but not any of the video that's being played. And it's not even all video. Like right now, it's what it is it's static backgrounds with a little FMV Gabriel running around on it. Here, tried window. This is display capture. If I alt tab out of this, it's gonna explode. But I might as well try.
I don't have anything to write about at the moment.
All right, that didn't work. Hang on. There's one other thing I can try. Actually, okay. Oh God, how would I do this? Let me just see. Hang on one sec. I want to try this. I want to see. Yeah, the issue is I can show you this. I could show you the ScumVM status window. OBS doesn't seem to acknowledge that this game exists. Like, there's no option to target this particular window. So yeah, I don't think it's streamable, unfortunately. Hate to tell you, chat. How do I leave? What have I just done? Oh God, oh Christ. Broke everything. There. All right, we're out. Jump scare. There we go. Back we go. Yeah, so I think it's technical limitations on this one. It's simply is not to be, I'm afraid. So, well, we got 1 hour left in the evening. We got 3 games. I get the feeling we're gonna get to all of them, chat. I get the feeling we're gonna get to all of them. But which one's next? Which one shall it be? It shall be Veil of Darkness. Probably the most appropriate follow-up to that one that we could do. Think you know about Obduction? Obduction is relatively new compared to the other ones. All like these other 6 are from like the 90s. Obduction is like a 2012 or 2013, I think. Anyway, let's play this weird ass thing. Oh wait, hang on. I need to where'd it go? Yeah, let me get rid of that. Make sure it doesn't break anything. It's a game about a man who ate too much jam. He looks angry. He's the Bram Stoker's Dracula fun. All right, here we go. Jump scare. Event Horizon Software. That sure was a movie, wasn't it? That sure was a film. And Strategic Simulations Incorporated present I can't fucking read that. Oh, and if he denies the Dark Lord his place of rest, the veil of darkness shall be lifted, and the evil reign of terror shall at last come to an end. Lord Nikolai, 1562. I think he's got that map upside down. SSI did the gold box D&D games? Ah, okay. Spoopy person in the window. Look behind you. Turn into a bat. Oh, shit. Chat, I think they're vampires in this game. Oh, he's giving him a hug. That's so sweet. Diddled again. Oh, it is really trying with this transition. It is trying really hard. You have flown your small cargo plane through just about everything. This game is as old as me. So a flight over the dreaded Carpathian Mountains deep within the heart of ancient Romania was of little concern. Now we're a dashing young figure, aren't we? You do not even see the danger lurking within the sickly green hue of the sky or the darkening clouds. Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, you've not gone unseen. Evil unknown to the modern day world watches from the mist-enshrouded valley below. Oh. He's got one of those Care Bear things in his chest that shows him low-flying airplanes. Yep, this is an airplane, all right. Where are you going, bud? Maybe look at like Vigo the Carpathian. A tingling creeps up the back of your neck as you're engulfed in a cold chill. Oops, I seem to have flown into a Dracula. Suddenly all the gauges begin to spin out of control. Oh shit, that's not supposed to happen. Struggling, you barely manage to pull your plane out of the dive. He looks pissed about this. Airplane. Go! Oh god, there's a severed head up on the wall. I didn't even notice that. Confused by his Gabriel Knight flying pan. No, this guy looks way more. Oh, fuck me. Windshield and engine hopelessly destroyed by the sinister bats. Your plane careen. Oh god, as you brace for the inevitable crash, you attempt to regain some control of your plane. Har 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 har. Man, that guy's color game is just unreal. Amazed that you're still alive, you stagger from the wreckage. Oh, we're not looking so good. Last, your strength wanes as you fall to the earth unconscious, as unknown hands reach out to grasp you. Diddled again, chat. Diddled again. Shadow beckons and is quickly joined by another. Together they descend into the village below as the day gives way to night and the fog closes in. Laughing Dragon would be a fantastic avatar. Does the game begin now? You awaken. Oh, Jesus, hi. Oh, this is awkward. Wow, okay. So this is an isometric point and click? Ah, my head, I feel like I was slammed by a speeding truck. Woo, I'm a little dizzy too. Perhaps you should lie back down. Father said it's a miracle that you're even alive. Nah, I'll be alright. So who are you and where the hell am I? The last thing I remember. Father will explain everything. He asked to see you as soon as you regain consciousness. As for my name, it's Deirdre. Deirdre? It should be Deirdre. And you are? Enter your name, please. My name, Bubsy. I guess you should take me to your father. We don't want to keep him waiting, do we? Father wishes to speak to you alone, so you'd better go by yourself. I'll stay up here and tidy up a bit. You can find Father in his study. Just go down the stairs in the hall through the first door to your right and enter the room straight across the first floor hall. Thanks. I'm sure I'll find my way. Maybe after I get some answers, we'll have a chance to talk some more. My name is Enter your name, please. I would like that, but knowing Father, he'll leave you little time to flirt with his only daughter. Ah, you know me too well. Oh my God in heaven. It's actually grid-based. Nothing to take. You ever heard an action figure in some little wooden box? Yeah. Okay. Would you like to play this game in full, simplified, or easy combat? I'm gonna go with easy combat. I don't like the sound of that. Hello, game player. From time to time, there'll be doors behind which there is nothing important. In that case, I'll print the message. There is nothing important behind this door, so you know you do not need to figure out how to get past the door. Enjoy Veil of Darkness. There is nothing important behind this door. There's nothing important behind this door. This door is open. Ooh, Ooh, we get a little cutscene of going downstairs. Yeah, for real, don't worry about it. This place is large. Are these unimportant doors? Yeah. Holy shit. Do I have like a look command or something? 300 hit points, 1 of 75 pounds. I have a knife. Nothing to hit. Okay, so this is... Wow, our combat is left punch, right punch. I like this Fallout mod, Ottos. It sure is something. Wow, this place is nice. Yeah, you have encumbrance. You have an encumbrance in an adventure game. I see that you're alive, Mr. Chris will be most pleased. So I've heard, I believe he's waiting for me. Yes, so please don't keep him waiting. He's a very busy man. Is there a text parser? Okay, whatever. I tried this game at some point. Like my CRPGs, and apparently more so an RPG than a point and click. I think I just left the house. Holy shit, okay. I don't think we're supposed to do that. Show them your nubbins. Aha! Haha! I see you're alive and well. When the metal beast fell from the sky, Deirdre and my servant Ivan went to investigate. I must say they were stunned when you stumbled from the wreckage. Can we click on this? Metal beast, haven't you ever heard of an airplane? Airplane? No, I haven't, nor have I ever seen such a machine. You'll find this valley is somewhat behind the times, good sir. We have never seen this thing you call an airplane. The man is wearing a suit, though. I'd appreciate if someone could show me where I crashed. I would like to take a look at my plane. In time, Bubsy. You have my promise that I'll try to help you in any way possible. It's probably Ravenloft free-skinned. For now, you can use some rest, and a few more days will make a difference. I'll make sure you're suitably taken care of. Off. In the meantime, I'd be so bold as to ask a small favor of you. Alright. So underlined stuff becomes topics that you can ask about. How would I say no? Your daughter quite possibly saved my life. What do you want me to do? Some time ago, I lent a fine carpenter's hammer to a fellow villager. Good tools are hard to come by in the valley, and Edward hasn't made an effort to return the hammer to me. Could you go to him and get the tool? I would ask Ivan to do this, but there are many more important duties to which he must attend. Sir. Please don't call me that. I never like when people call me sir. My name is Bubsy. Forgive my lack of manners. My name is... Kirill? You're a tool. Right, bye. Oh, that actually works. Alright, let's see if we can find that hammer. I wish there was a look command. That's the only thing that's really throwing me at the moment. That house has a broken window. Oh, I mean the bar. Hello, lady. Hello there, why don't you pull up a seat? We'll talk for a while. My name's Sophia. Do you want a drink? Drink. Thanks, Sophia, but not now. I'd like to, but I got some things I gotta take care of. If you change your mind, you know where I'll be. Bye. Well, hello there. I'm Seth, darling. Could you please come here for a moment? I need a light. Fashion a crude hammer out of the available raw pixels. Sophia, can't you say I'm talking to this man? I'll be over in a minute. You don't smoke, do you? If you need a light, just let me know. Personally, I don't like tobacco, but I do occasionally succumb to the pipe. Oh well, patience, dear Sophia, patience. And I'm Seth, the barkeep. Can I get you anything? An ale, some food, or wine, perhaps? Tell me about yourself, Seth. It's good to meet you, Seth. My name's Bubsy. Wait a minute, I don't remember seeing you here before. You're not the guy that came from that thing that fell out of the sky, are you? Hey, the barkeeper, you own this place. Place is mine. It was passed on to me by my father from right. I think the tower has been owned by my family for several generations. It's not a bad way to make a living, you know. Actually, about the only thing I like better is collecting things. Like my cups, for example. You don't find a finer set in all the known world. Look at them, especially the gold goblet. You'll never see another one like it. Tell me of your goblet. Very nice cup, and I bet it's worth a good bit. Why, thank you. It's my finest. Pride and joy. I see it back here on the wall. There's aching to drink from such a fine cup. Of course, I'll never do such a thing unless I had the finest vintage. Only best for such a fine goblet, eh? Bye, weirdo. Can I have it? Sure, they still can't find Eduard's body. Why, with all that blood in the library, I bet it was the werewolf that got him. If it was the werewolf, I wonder how it got into his house. Who cares what got him? Edward was a mighty strange fellow, and he didn't care one bit about his fellow man. If it was the werewolf, don't you think there would be something left behind? I mean, the werebeast doesn't eat cloth and bone. Who cares? The man is dead and gone. I hope that whatever got him doesn't get one of us. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can find this house of the ruined man. This place looks like shit. There's skulls outside of this house. Why are there skulls outside your house? Hello, I'm Annabelle. What the fuck is wrong with you, Annabelle? Skulls. I can't ask about that. I wonder if this even really has a text parser. Or if it's just vestigial like the text parser in Fallout 1. If you didn't come here to buy something, you sort of caught me at a bad time. I haven't much of a chance to get out and pick many herbs. Of course, I do have some fennel seeds I'll sell you for a silver piece, and if by chance you have something I might want to buy, tell me what it is. Fennel seeds are a reason I would want to buy fennel seeds? We're so confounded by this, chat. I don't know, the seeds have several different properties, so I'm sure you can find a use for them. Do you want to buy them? I want to buy. As in, goodbye, Annabelle. You mean nothing to me. I don't have a silver piece, but I do have a cool $1 note. I got a pry bar. So man, I think you really just need to kind of right click on everything to see if there's something you can have. Just in case. Okay, this is probably dead guy's house, would be my assumption. This door is locked. Okay. Nothing to take. There's blood. Pry the locked door open. Try that in a second. I feel like there's other interaction options, and I just don't know what they are. I think I put the pry bar on the floor. I did, yeah. Torn fabric. Can you, like, eat it? Oh. Oh, that's how you use stuff. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, we just put it on the... Oh my god, we just put it on the floor. Oh, Lord have mercy. I have a knife in my inventory, so use pry bar on self. Oh no, I think that's actually drop. Nothing to hit. Okay. You put it on your little coffin self, and then you get a button to use it. That's how this works. So you, like, equip stuff. Nothing to pry here. Hey, Ben, before I do, you might want to check this music doesn't kill your neighbor's dog. It is a bit tinny, isn't it? I'm gonna use the 1 button when you can use 8. Have a good one, Tradon. Thanks for dropping by. Also, why does this person have a stack of skulls in the corner, and why can't I take them? I can't seem to leave town either. I have the stream muted. What the fuck is this auditory experience? It's a lot, yeah. Shall we move on? This seems like a particularly crunchy game to try and get into. Yes, please. Yeah, okay, I kind of figured. Bubsy, this is just options menu, save, restore, delete, save, change an old save name, or go to the game options menu, press the escape key or the right mouse button to return to the game. Game. Quit. Quit Veil of Darkness, yes. Okay. Jump scare. Dracula tax accounting. Alright, chat. We're left with 2 games this evening. Obduction and The Dame Was Loaded. I don't think these could be any more different. So we'll just see what fate throws in our path next. Whee! Abduction. Big money, no whammy. Yeah, one of them has resolution. Okay, I think I can actually... Jump scare. I think I can go with game capture for this one, finally. I've had to use display capture for everything, because that's the only way to get DOSBox windows to show up. It doesn't sound like an erotic thriller. The game wasn't loaded. Let's see. Yeah, this is Unreal Engine. This is going to be a completely different experience from everything else we've done tonight. There we go. Look at that. Modern technology, chat. God bless. I know these guys. These are the Mist guys. What's your favorite so far? Probably Syberia. Syberia has had the most interesting hook so far. Syberia is probably the only one of the evening that I'm like legit excited to play through, return to. Game name. Well, you know. Animation type free roam, character shadow off. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess you never see your character, but you see their shadow. Okay. Play the video game. Oh, God Christ. What the hell? Okay.
We all lost everything. Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten. I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870 for you. Sam and Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday, but it's been 62 years since you saw that blast of light.
Why does the voice acting sound like it's coming from inside a tin can? Use only designated campfire pits, if you say so.
Light. That's where all of our new stories began. Streaked across the sky, mesmerized, but unnerved. Even in daylight, Joseph, you said it was gloriously bright. But in the twilight, it was spellbinding.
I think TLC was the one we spent most time with.
Cecil, or right outside town like Jane and Jenny, we were drawn to see more. None of us understood, but, well, we followed, and we all felt some kind of trepidation, and yet...
Oh, I've been stopped.
As we approached it, and it approached us.
Oh.
Advanced.
Hello.
It's like
This is Strawberry.
spinning slowly until, well, found us, each of us. We should tell these stories because it saved us and lost
Oh, I'm still... Wow, that's a pretty crazy intro. Wow, that's actually really crazy. Yeah, it's weirdly hitchy. I'm playing the GOG version. I don't know if the Steam version would be better than this or what, but... Yeah, it's not having the best time. I might just need to screw around with the settings. Oh shit, this looks cool. Not take the lantern? I don't think so. Can't believe your computer can play Veil of Darkness, can play something as simple as this. Welcome to Unwrath.
Hello.
Oh.
Bonjour.
Oh my god.
Ciao. Hola. Hello. Shora. Ni hao. Welcome to Hunrat. My name is Joseph. I am the mayor here. You are most probably a bit confused and disoriented. But let me reassure you, everything will be fine. You're not the first to go through this experience. The others who have come before you will help you adjust. Follow the trail to the house with the white picket fence. Fali will meet you there and introduce you to your new life here.
This is really cool. This feels like a modernization of like old 90s adventure games like that. The 90s games got all Obsidian, which is point and click, they integrate FMV, and this is giving you huge Obsidian vibes. Yeah. Because I mean, obviously it's got the whole like Unreal Engine aesthetic going on, but at the same time it's got that little FMV interludes. I'm voting for Crispin Glover to be mayor anyway. This is really unique. Farley's Community Center. What's up, Asda?
I'm Farley. I guess if you're seeing this, then I wasn't able. Just in case. Welcome. But it's probably not safe here. To be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle. I don't know what you'll find.
Battle?
I just thought I should. Just be cautious. With who you trust. CW may be here. I don't know. Just be careful. I've got to go. See you soon. And don't panic. As jarring as this experience is, you really will find Hunrat to be a decent price.
Yeah, this is why the narrator was tinny. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense now. Warning, do not approach anything that even remotely resembles this diagram unless it has been disabled. Alright, so that's no-go. Man, it's like they lifted this right out of somewhere and put it down here. They're all egg robots. Oh, there's nothing over here. Okay. Does this do anything? I guess not. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, it reminded me that I don't have the patience to start game anymore. Perfect stream game though. Same warning sign, welcome. Can I have a delicious soda? First two worlds in Obsidian were based on the nightmares of the main characters, giving out the same kind of lucid dreaming feel. Interesting. Alright, there's another thingy thing over here. Downtown Hunrath.
We have a healthy, thriving community here, as you can see.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Our garden was planted years ago and has supplied plenty of food for many generations. The buildings around town serve multiple purposes, including housing, schooling, and storage. I'm sure you have run across a number of folks already. Many were brought here, like you, and some actually were born here. We all feel we are a part of the whole.
Thinking the battle went poorly. I want to know about this beam over here. Some odd looking lazy beams here. Kind of ominous that no, we haven't run across any folks at all. Yeah. I'm guessing you can't go there. I was just throwing a surprise party. Oh, there's another eggy thing down here. Yeah, if we do end up playing this at some point, I'll definitely see if I can get the chugging to even out.
Part of our ecosystem here is our supply of water. It is supplied as a natural process of the system itself, and we don't really understand how. Although the entire system is very closely tied together. The fact that one of the most important necessities of life has been provided to us has led many to believe that this place has a purpose. Others attribute a complex natural process which we one day hope to understand. Either way, we are glad to have all the water we need.
Gets very misty. No, that does mean something to me, yeah. I actually finished Myst as a kid. Yeah, it doesn't do anything yet. I actually go in here? Oh, hello.
I like it.
Okay, so that's locked. Some dead-ass plants. Can't have that. Anyone here played non-Myst FMV games before? I mean, I played some. What are these Backgammon? I still don't know how to play backgammon. Oh god. Yeah, as old as, honestly, like as old as this game is, there's no reason for it to be chugging the way it is. So I imagine it's just some setting that I need to screw around with.
This is the tree. It has been here in Hunrad for as long as anyone can remember. Its health
That's true.
is intimately tied to everything in our little greenhouse. Our cell we live in, our ecosystem. It has provided many surprises over the years, including some interesting seeds that you will learn more about.
Oh.
Many have postulated, yet we really know very little about its origins. But we do know it should be cherished and protected.
This is actually reminding me of another game that I played, a puzzle game that I wish I could remember the name of. Oh, Ether 1. Did any of y'all play Ether 1? No. You did? Ether 1 was interesting. It's it's like set in a sort of dream world like this. Well, I don't know that this is a dream world, but it's set in an unreal place. And you're kind of like unraveling memories that are tied up in it. The thing that was interesting about it is that it was never really clear like what was or wasn't a puzzle. Like part of the challenge of the game was just figuring out what the actual puzzles themselves were. Kind of wondering if this game's going to be like that. Of course, you started the one I most want to see while I was AFK. Well, you gotta alert me if you're gonna wander off. I mean, we're just kind of wandering around at the moment. I'm not real sure what I should be doing. Okay, this seems not right. Okay. So it seems like we're in some kind of like artificial environment on this alien world. We're in like a bubble. Benjamin Sims. Sarah Hartnell. Okay. How Syberia took off. Plan on playing a series of. It was good. It's probably of everything we played tonight, it's probably the one I'm the most interested in playing more of at some point. Are we in a zoo? Oh, we could be. Could be. Luther Roscoe. Yeah, the thing I'm wondering right now is, like, how do you get started? Because right now there's no real obvious, conspicuous puzzle to solve. One over tender loving care, I'm amazed. Tender loving care was a special experience. Something that can't easily be replicated. What are these bug things? Okay, cool. This opens. Okay. Odd. You need to find a gun before you start solving puzzles. I'm looking for the American solution here. If you're whatever order FPSs, if not point and clicks, where every puzzle is use gun on someone. Okay, so this goes to, that's the tree. Buy a town and sell it to developers. Back here was not much. That doesn't open. And I can't get to the tree. I gotta know. Oh, you can't walk off of here. Alright, so we'll do it. Oh, wait, hang on. I didn't go in here. Oh, this might be something. Nothing to interact with. Everything's blocked off by these stones. Did I go in here? Yes, I did. That's blocked off as well. This goes in here. This, I think if I walk into... Do I die if I walk into this? I'm curious. Oh no, it's fine. Never mind. That's totally okay. This game is called Obduction. 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 Oh, Jesus. This is the Miscreator? Ooh. Okay, so he wants me to get the power back on. Oh, there's these damn things. Button. Button hain't do nothing. Ends here. That goes over there. Okay. Can't jump in the water. So where you can and can't go is pretty carefully delineated. Whole area is like a tutorial, and then we blow a hole in the dome and get to explore really alien places. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Apparently spacebar lets you take pictures? That's interesting. Number one indicator you never play one of the classic FMV games, assuming there's a tutorial. It's Outer Wilds. It kind of has a bit of an Outer Wilds vibe to it, doesn't it? Just a bit. Got this for free on Epic a few years ago. I think the puzzles start in the first area around the lasers and stuff. Yeah, I'm not even sure what they want me to do first. Maybe something around here? Oh wait, I bet, hang on. I didn't bother trying to go through here. Okay, here's something that does something. That's pretty. Where does this go? Oh, this is the waterfall. The waterfall when ain't falling. Oh, maybe we can fix that. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, I have accomplished a thing now. I've caused a material change in the world. Guess make it water is a puzzle. You can't... Yeah, you can't jump or anything. Everything's invisible walled off. It's very structured in that sense. Okay, that tells me that we will be going outside this force field at some point. That looks like something you can interact with. Yeah, we're inside some kind of bubble right now. Like this Earth-like environment exists inside this bubble on this alien world. You might be right, yeah. You might be right. Okay, that's locked. Alright, laser beam. Which seems to be shooting at the force field. Can't seem to do anything with it, though. Okay, well, since we got the waterfall going, maybe I can do something else over there. Okay, water flowing. Hang on, what's that do? Oh, it does. Okay, so this needs to be positioned in some way. Maybe it needs to be even. Let's try that. No, it's not that. Aha! Alright, that did a thing. Okay, but you gotta wait for it to... Okay, you gotta wait for it to do. And now we're back here. We're in a forest. Neat. Okay. It's a very pretty game, too. I do appreciate the way it looks. Starting to puzz. Puzzling is happening. Oh, there's some stone steps up here. Where does this go? Oh, this goes back around here. Oh god, there's more platforms and stuff to try and work out. This feels like a Dark Souls-ish shortcut to get back to somewhere. You know, get the point of those washboards saying they tear your clothes up using them? Now this is interesting. This is a gigantic stone sphere on some kind of rotating platform. Train cars? Jesus Christ, this is crazy. It's like The Witness, except you don't have Jonathan Blow trying to convince you to smart. What the hell? Oh, I bet if you rotate this around, I bet. Yeah, I bet there's something over on that side that you can access. Named Jonathan Blow to be his own burden in life. Or not. Interesting. Wonder what purpose that could serve. Oh, here's some. You know, this whole world might be made of 3D scanned models? Possible. Possible. Okay, what's this? Power. No fuel. That's the issue. No fuel. Does this connect to fuel? There's a hose. Goes to rodeo fuel. Hey, cool. This is interesting. Whee! Very satisfying. Oh god. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's unspooling. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it did what it's supposed to do? Let me see here. Are we F now? Oh yeah, we're F. Sweet. Aha. Aha! Aha ha 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 ha. So we turn to Prime. Presumably let this thing fill up. And then start. There we go. All right, we got it going. Whatever this is. The one game we didn't get to tonight was my fucking life is hard, isn't it? It does look like a train. I think they're just using the generator from it. I'm not sure what for specifically. Interesting painting. No, that's interesting. I think there was another cord from the generator. Ah, this one. This big one. Plugged into this. Ah, this might be the power network. Tower, sphere, tunnels, scrap. CW, town, Farley. I'm actually gonna go back to that guy we were talking to. He wanted power, and we seem to have gotten power. Hey, a button. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Reminds me a bit of Edith Finch. Let me see if that's the main thing that he wanted. Because he said he had some devices too. Bing bong. Yes. Mm-hmm. Carfin prison. So it seems like the red beam is the next goal. This thing. Anyway, chat, I think this is probably a good place to stop. It's quitting time, and this is pretty compelling. I gotta ask, chat, would you be interested in seeing a full stream of this? FMV is integrated really well. Like, that honestly really impresses me. I can't really think of another game that does that, that has like these full 3D immersive environments, but also integrates FMV in a really clever way, since it's either through the holograms or between the medium of that porthole. It fits really, really well. Yes, pretty neat. Have to overcome my witness PTSD, but sure. Puzzler Kind of is very quiet and slow. Seems like fun. Okay. Well, I'll put it on the list too. So it seems to me, chat, that the two big takeaways from tonight were Syberia and Obduction. Does that sound fair to y'all? Altered Destiny was #1 for you. How did other folks feel about Altered Destiny? That is how Miss did it, didn't it? Yeah, because they were just like the two people you ever talked to were all trapped in books and stuff. Tender Loving Care was hilarious. Make really funny sounds when you play it. I make lots of funny sounds though. Me making funny sounds is kind of game agnostic. If need be, I can make funny sounds playing just about anything. All right. Tender Loving Care in the wild card spot. Like the game was loaded. I bet you did, buddy. I bet you did. If we only had one more spin on the wheel. I wonder why it's abduction instead of abduction. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, jump scare. When that's our background on nights like this, that's what happens. So, all right, chat. Anyway, well, we did pretty good. We got to 6 out of 7. And the last one made Eva sad, so I think everybody wins tonight. So, tomorrow night, we're doing the Power Hours. The Power Hours that we were supposed to do last night, we'll do tomorrow night. So expect some cool Spot, some other SNES games. Maybe getting into Game Boy stuff. Game Boy Mortal Kombat is on the horizon, so look out for that. No stream on Sunday. I'm going to take Sunday to rest. And then Monday we will be back with Dragon Quest Builders. And such and things. Aw, Eva. Anyway, let me go find somebody to raid. Let me go see who's up. Let me go see what's going on. What the hell is that? How about bit of a swerve, certainly, but I want to send you over to Dama. They're playing Lies of P, which was quite interesting when I saw them playing this last. Let's wind down with some of that, shall we? Oh man, and I definitely need to go get myself some sleep. I went to bed early last night, but I think I need more rest, especially after all the excitement of tonight, all the psychosexual tension that I had to endure. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for this particular installment of the Weird Old Wheel. We got to 6 of your requests. So I hope you understand that I am going over those games you put on the bot spreadsheet every once in a while and culling together evenings like tonight where we just try a bunch of really, really weird stuff. So I had a good time. Hopefully you did too. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for the Power Hours. But until then, as always, y'all, take care. Bye, everybody.